Master Duel, it's been a bit because, as of late, prior to the most recent pack, I have not been too active on this game. I picked up Draco Tail. I like the deck, but I'm not very good at it. It doesn't inspire me to play. But this pack released the two best support that Synchrons have ever gotten, probably ever, minus Speeder. So I have some games to show you. And let's start with the fun one, right? I'm facing some dude, some person. And I have 3 games in particular. This first game is just a little appetizer, right? So, I get into the game, I win the coin flip, and then you look at my hand. Am I playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Balatro, bro? What am I gonna do? Just gotta pass. Just see what happens. Okay. My opponent goes. Gosh, I'm so fucking dead. Like, alright, I don't really know what this does. I've, like, seen gameplay of the art mages, but I don't really know what they really do. But, you know, see what happens. They go into Chimera, which is really funny, because they can't... I mean, like... Now what? Right? And they activate the effect to add a spell trap or whatever. I ash. Cool. I expected... I don't know if you need to top in order to draw. I think you don't for Chimera. But by spell, card, or effect, what happens? You can draw cards equal to the number of cards using material from the hand, and if you do, destroy cards your opponent controls equals to the... Yeah, I guess you can't. That feels fucking terrible. And then they just surrender. I thought I was gonna lose. And honestly, they should have played it out, because obviously my hand wasn't fantastic. But that's... No. That happens. I think this is another game. I don't recall these games too well, to be honest with you. Also, I don't have too many reps on the newest version, like the version I'm playing right now with this deck. So I'm a little shit, but you know, do what you can. It is what it is. So I start off Fellowship. 1 card charter gets the Synchron, gets the full speed warrior. There is an argument to get the what's it called? To get the Stardust Synchron instead of the full speed. Then you can use the Junk Converter, ditch the Stardust Synchron, grab the Assault Synchron, special summon it to make Baron, and then you have a protected, what's it called? Speeder. I didn't think of that, obviously. Well, whatever. I'll just normal summon, go into summon Converter, speeds Ash, plays through Ash, rather. Oh yeah, no, it beats Ash. I think that's probably the terminology. Right. So, do the combo, summon shit, activate Stardust effect, grab Illumination, summon Stardust Dragon. Then I make Baron. Very stupid. I should have made Baron first, but it is what it is. Use Illumination, summon Trail, make Ash Dragon, summon Token, level 1 token. 1, 2, hit. Celestial Double Star Shaman, and the Jet Synchron effect so I can get Meister because I haven't used it yet. Feels pretty fantastic. Royal, by the way. Summon Converter, summon Herald the Arclight, activate the effect of Illumination for a reason. Summon Jet, that's why. Okay, now special summon Junk Meister. We keep going. Get armor, AK Junk Poplar. Summon Poplar, activate this effect. Summon Stardust Synchron, summon Omega. Next turn, and it popped Tiara. I also have, for next turn, Jet Synchron, I have Stardust Synchron with Trail. I have 4 cards in hand still. They didn't use any hand traps, so now I'm a little suspicious. I'm like, okay, if they hand traps me, realistically speaking, if you're playing Synchron and your opponent opens no hand traps, they scoop. That's That's normally how it goes. Unless they have board breakers. So, for now, no, just not think about like scary things like board breakers, you know. Just chill. It's a safe space. Omega effect. Bring back the illumination so I can stretch to 9 if I really wanted to. Boom. Jump scare. The ball. Somebody plays Jet Synchron. You see here, they summon Fallen of Albaz, but they don't have targets. Really funny, because they're both wind and let's take a gander to the late card, shall we? I mean, actually, couldn't they summon this? I feel like they could have done stuff here, but whatever. I'm not playing. They summon shit, they clear my board. Well, they cleared one monster, and then they summoned Album Planetness, which is like, what the fuck is this? But whatever. How they play this card? I know it's pretty good. Let me rephrase that. I know this card. I don't know what it does, because I don't read break. Just go, tribute the ball. First ball. As I said before, I have to follow up at least some amount of it. This card does nothing. I don't even know what this card does. Like, what is this card? Are they? I don't know if they're like main decking this card or not. But whatever. I had Fellowship. Okay, this turn I didn't play tight, or as tight as I probably could have. But whatever. Alright. Sorry about that. Pause. I used Jet for a reason I'm not entirely sure. I know most of the tools before here. Add another Fellowship. I'm trolling. I could have just pitched the Fellowship. I don't know why I pitched Fuwalos. It doesn't really matter, but it kind of does, because I can at least use this effect in the grave. Fuwalos does nothing in the hand or the grave, so whatever. I summon Librarian. I use Illumination. They super poly. I'm like, alright, I'll go fuck myself, it's fine. But, lo and behold, they sent one of their monsters and not mine. So I'm like, okay, I still have the level 5 Synchro monster. If you're not privy to what I'm thinking, I do plan on summoning Satellite Warriors. I do run Satellite Warriors. They send a card, they draw a card. Let's just hope that it's not real. Okay, activate triple attack. Draw 2. Oh, I already have the Fellowship Grant. It doesn't matter. Normal summon, effect, converter, special summon, Accel, draw a card, chainlink 2, summon the Junk Synchron again. We're getting places, you know, we're getting places. He summons another speeder, no effect because I have no Synchron monsters left in deck. Shen effect. Feels fantastic. Shen didn't get attributed. Rather, Shen didn't get banished. Summon Satellite Warrior, I draw a card, I pop their board, and this is game. Feels fantastic. I probably could have played this turn a little bit better to play around some stuff and whatever. But, I mean, look at the field, bro. I'm feeling okay. Also, I bring back the Omega, so I can, like, recycle some stuff, maybe? Fantastic. But that's the way that they live. I also have 14 hand traps, and I still have some units to play. And GG to my opponent, but I managed to win that one. Now, this last one, I think I do remember, because I played today. I've been playing a lot. I've been playing more than I should, rather. Which is arguable. I could be doing, like, actual work, but it is what it is. Right, so, this is, if you couldn't tell, this has been the Dice Rally event. Just an excuse to get gems and play the game. If it weren't for the Dice Rally, if the Dice Rally event weren't here, I would just play in the ranked mode. Whatever. I get this way I get gems. Don't matter. What's this? A mirror. Right, so clearly I'm actually doing okay in the mirror. I have Droll and another hand trap. Droll feels really not good against when you deal with it as a Synchron player. There's ways around it, but this in particular feels kind of bad. But I have to ash this because of what they have the protected speeder. So this, if they have like extension, it is what it is. But this way, I can at least try to do something else. I can try to play through it, and I also can roll. If they summon Herald, I can't roll. And lo and behold, I roll when they use. They normal summon, they go into speeder. Can't use the effect of Jet Synchron. They summon all these monsters. I look at this card and I throw up a little, no lie. I think this card is so unnecessary, but that's just me though. It doesn't even summon itself. Like, what is this card, bro? These upset by all these three, so it doesn't matter. I think this card is so greedy. But whatever. That's just me. Alright, they go into Supernova. Really fucking cool. I like Supernova a lot as a card. They normal summon this full speed. They can't activate the effect because of Droll. They summon Shooting Riser. Honestly, at this point, they're gonna summon Baron, and which they do. So it's Nova, Baron, two cards in hand versus my hand. My hand is pretty awkward. I have Junk Converter and a Jet Synchron and a Trap that doesn't exist. I drew probably the best card I could draw. Meister's up there as well, but this card does a lot, right? So, Converter effect. So, they negate. I understand why it just feels a little weird to negate at this point, but I get it because, like, I think you would always negate my normal summon at this point, but, I mean, you don't know my hand is, so I understand. That's fine. Okay, so, that's one negate down, one interruption down. I could Jet Synchron effect. It's the sound of retreat. Right, and then chain link 1, Jet Synchron, chain link 2, Doppel Warrior. And then they Supernova. Oh, sorry. Chain link 1, Doppel Warrior, chain link 2, Supernova. I had already results, I'm sorry. Then, this one I'm questioning. In my mind, I'm like, wouldn't you wait for me to continue? Because it's only 1 plus 2. Right, and so 1 plus 2 is obviously 3. But you don't know what I could do with 3. Like Martial Metal Marchers or Shaman Cat or something. But if I'm sinking into a 3, then I'm using the Doppel Warrior effect. At that point, you can just banish what I summon. I kind of get it though, because Supernova is like kind of good. This deck, not the best. And you're like, if you don't start with Meister, or you don't summon the Fellowship, maybe my opponent's opponent will just run out of steam after I banish. Unfortunately for them, I normal summon Ash Blossom and I go into Accel Synchron. Activate Doppel Warrior effect. Activate the effect of Accel Synchron. Summon Celestial Double Star Shaman, my beloved. Special summon. I go into Herald. Now, whatever they have, I have an answer for it. And I can use the Junk Meister. I can bring it back instead of tributing. So now I keep it on the body on the field, which is relevant. This deck, you need Synchron, you need tuners and non-tuners really fucking bad. You need like all your monsters to get away with it. Speeder effect, and of course at this point it's a bit trivial. Summon everything, add Illumination, summon Accel Synchron. I lightweight throw here. There's an argument not to summon Accel. There's an argument to summon normal Stardust Dragon and then use the Illumination. Does it matter? Not really. Probably not, at least. In this case, I didn't get mine. Stardust Charge Warrior, I can do the effect, and then I can use Doppel Warrior's effect as well. Summon 2 tokens, draw a card, see what it is, maybe it'll help me. I reward it. Martial Metal effect, summon Librarian, summon Chen, draw a card. From Librarian, Converter, and then I summon Meister. I'm just doing shit at this point. It doesn't matter though. It really doesn't matter. There's an argument to do. I mean, I could have played this better. Am I stressing? Not really. I summon another speeder for shits and gig, draw a card. And myself because I read this. Yu-Gi-Oh! Player reading prior to me summoning things, prior to me popping. In main phase 1, once returned during your next end phase after this card was banished by its own effect, special summons banished card. So even if they did live, they wouldn't have done the Supernova, and I'd have Macrocosmos and Nami with a Ghost Ogre against 3 cards. Feels pretty good. And I know they're playing Synchron, so realistically speaking, that's plenty. And I win the game. Feels fantastic. These games, mentioned earlier, I could have played tighter in some regards. Oh, actually, real quick, I just thought of this. This was a ranked duel. The Balatro ass game, that was a ranked duel. I'm sure you see that, and if you don't, then I'm telling you now. And the 2 recent games, these 2 games are Dice Roll games. As of course, if you can't see it, then I tell you now. My play isn't the super tightest. I could be playing better for damn sure, but I'm trying to get my reps in with combos I'm not too familiar with, lines I'm not too familiar with, and honestly I'm kind of lazy, so if I really wanted to, I could just go in solo mode and just goldfish, but no, I'd rather have a life. In quotes, I don't have much of a life at the moment, but sometimes I do. I hope you enjoyed. I'll post the deck list in the description. I think they're slightly different because this one has Maxi, Called by the Grave, and Crossout because it's ranked, while this has like 2 talents replacing the Called by and the Crossout, and it replaced the Maxi with, I don't remember. I guess we can just take a look. You know what, fuck it, let's just take a look. Maxi was replaced with, I don't know actually. I think I just cut the Maxi. I think I'm normally playing 41. Your deck. Yeah, I'm normally playing 41, so I just cut the Maxi for just to cut it. Yeah. There we go.